I am so unbelievably happy about this lighting situation right now. I can't even begin to explain to you how happy I am about this lighting situation. I will link these beautiful lights because I'm very happy about it, and they were not very expensive. Oh boy, I'm happy. Okay, hello everybody, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a super glowy, skin focused look with a bold lip. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to start off by priming my face. I'm going to use my Essence Fresh and Fit Awake primer. This is a brand new bottle, haven't even opened it. I do believe that Essence has discontinued this primer, but if you have any sort of glowy primer, it would work. I just really like this one. Gives a really nice glow to the skin. Look at that. And I'm going to take a tiny bit of my L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, and we're going to put this on the high points of my face. Like a highlighter, but we're going to put it underneath the foundation today. I actually like this a lot better using it in this way. I've tried to use it like I do the Essence, and I'm not exactly the biggest fan of it. I just don't think that it looks very hydrating on my skin. It's very odd. I am going to also, I feel like I'm very extra for doing this, but I'm going to take a bit of my Tatcha Silk Canvas and just put that underneath my eyes and around my pore area. And I always put it on this little forehead wrinkle I've got too. I just feel like it really helps with the staying power of my makeup. It's the best I found for staying power, honestly. I've tried a couple others recently and I just don't feel like they do what this Tatcha one does. And it really helps my makeup not settle into creases. I need to play around with the Hard Candy Smoothing Primer Balm a little bit more before I like completely write it off. It's not exactly like the Tatcha one, I guess that was what I'm trying to say. Alright, so that is done. I'm going to, I had a tiny bit of corrector on. I had to run an errand this morning. But I'm going to put a little bit more of my Becca Under Eye Corrector on. Look, I've made a big dent in this thing. I finally figured out a way that I really like to use it, and it makes a huge difference. So I just take my dampened sponge and dip it into here, and then just tap it on my under eye. I mainly focus it right here where my dark circles are the worst, and then just kind of blend it outward, and it just looks so fresh and healthy and really makes a difference in my opinion. What concealer do I want to use today? I've done that before I sat down to film. I think we're gonna go with e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. And I'm just gonna put a dot. I'm really low on this shade. Yeah, there's basically like nothing left in here. I already have another one on backup. I got a different shade because Fair Beige tends to pull. I'm gonna put just a tiny bit right there. Fair Beige just tends to pull a tiny bit yellowy. It makes me look a little bit yellow. I think you can see right here. Yeah, see how it's just a tiny bit yellow. It's not super cool or neutral. I can make it work, but I would prefer my under eyes not to look yellow. Next up, I'm going to take my L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. And I'm just going to apply this with my sponge. I feel like it's a little dark for the middle of January. Maybe not. Maybe it's okay. I'm gonna take my Physicians Formula Sculpting Bronzer. We're gonna blend that in. All right, looking super glowy now. Then I'm gonna take the ColourPop light sticks in the shade Earth. I'm just gonna kind of dip my sponge into that. We're gonna highlight. Do I want a more intense highlight, or am I good with this? We shall see. I'm building that up just a little bit. It doesn't build a whole lot, but it can build pretty nicely. I've also got the L'Oreal stuff on underneath of it, so that helps. All right, next up, I'm gonna take my MAC Glow Play Blush in the shade So Natural. Just gonna use my e.l.f. stipple brush. Stipple that on. Ooh, got some glowy cheeks. I love this blush so much. Okay, I need a tiny bit of powder just for some staying power. I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Age Perfect Creamy Powder Foundation. I'm just gonna lightly set where I need the most staying power. I love this powder foundation because it doesn't mattify me at all. It just sets everything in place really nicely. I'm also using just a tiny bit of my number 7 powder to set my under eyes because I do have to wear this makeup for a while today. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. We're gonna use a bit of the Catrice Dewy Glow just down the center to really keep that glow in, and then I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus to set the rest of my face. Looking very glowy. I'm going to add a little bit more brow pencil and maybe some brow gel to my brows. Say hello. You don't want to be a part of my video? This is Sprinkles. He's my big ol' fluffy baby. He looks like a lion. Apparently he doesn't want me to hold him right now. My kids named him Sprinkles.
Mommy,
Addie.
you can pick out your makeup.
You can pick out my lipstick. How's that sound? Okay. Give me just a second. Do I need more blush or a different color blush? Or is that one okay?
A different color.
A different color?
What about pink?
You always say pink.
Smells like flowers.
It smells like flowers. Sprinkles is meowing.
pick your lipstick?
Hold on, I've got some right here that I want you to choose in just a minute. Let me put on a little bit of eyeshadow. Okay?
What about pink?
You always say pink. Is that because pink's your favorite color?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about doing red though.
What about pink?
Maybe.
Is that pink?
No, it's not pink.
Ooh, is that eyeshadow? It looks like pink. Pink sparkly.
Does it? I use the MAC paint pot to set my eyes, and then I'm using the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Amaze, and I'm just putting that on my eyelid. I want a little something on my eyes, but I want the skin and the lips to be the main focus of this video.
Can you use pink lipstick?
Maybe.
I can pick the lipstick.
Hold on.
Ooh, I like this one.
That is pretty, isn't it?
I'm gonna look some and listen to Lion King.
Oh yeah? You're gonna go listen to Lion King some more? Okay.
Mommy,
What?
you bring me Isaac some
I will in a little bit.
dollies.
I will in a little bit.
Can you pick the lipstick?
Go ahead, pick the lipstick.
This pink.
This pink? That is very, very pink. Okay. I'll show you when I'm done.
Okay,
Bye-bye. Love you.
love you.
We've been rewatching the Harry Potter movies. They're so long, and I didn't realize they were quite so long, that we've been watching them in 2 nights. We watch about an hour and a half every night, because they're all over 2 hours long, and I didn't realize that until we were watching The Chamber of Secrets. And I'm like, why is this movie taking so long? It was 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'm like, I did not know this was a 3-hour movie. But I've got my Luna Lovegood Don't Let the Muggles Get You Down mug. I got this at Marshall's sometime last year, I believe. So the blush she wanted me to add on is the new e.l.f. Putty Blush, and I don't know the shade. I will put the shade on the screen and in the description box. She wanted me to put it on a little bit more pink. I really want to go with the red lip, but she told me I have to pick pink, so we'll see where we're at in a little bit. Okay, so I did that. I'm going to do just a little bit of eyeliner. I've got my Wet n Wild Break It Proof eyeliner, the liquid one. And I'm not going to do a wing, I'm just going to do a little bit of a line, just to create some definition. Good job, Callie. You guys see that? I just accidentally stabbed myself. All the way up there. With eyeliner that doesn't like to come off. Oh, hey. It's coming off a little bit. There we go. That actually was way easier than I was expecting it to be. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Bite Size Shadow in Cream and Sugar. I'm gonna use this shade for my inner corner highlight. I'm going to take just a little tiny bit of Coolada from my Going Coconuts palette, and I'm just going to place it right on the outer corner, just for a tiny bit of definition. And bring it down under the eye a little tiny bit, just for a little bit of definition there. Okay, so I'm gonna put my mascara on and I will be right back. I am probably just gonna use my CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. By probably, I mean I am. All right, skin is done. Eyes are done. Now it's time for lips. Addie picked out this Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Santorini. So we're going to go with that today, and I hope it looks okay. I just felt like Queen Amidala there for a second. In the Phantom Menace, when she's got like the red lips and just the center. I was definitely envisioning of going with more of a red for this look, but I like the pink. I feel like I need a little bit more blush and maybe a little bit more bronzer. Maybe a little bit more highlight too. I just want to be glowing. Alright, so we're going to start off with my butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. Also, the powder products will help lock in those cream products and make the makeup last a little bit longer. Oh, butter bronzer, you smell so good. I'm really disappointed in Physicians Formula lately. Not in their quality of products, but in the shades that they launch. Like, I saw their new matte bronzer range, and people on Twitter with deeper skin tones were complaining because, hello, they can't wear those. They don't even, like, apparently the Physicians Formula bronzers don't even show up on their skin color, and I'm like, well, that's disappointing that Physicians Formula isn't being more inclusive, because I love my butter bronzer and I use it all the time. Oh, this is the Milani Dolce Perla big highlighter. Oh, my hair today, it's being crazy. So it's just disappointing when brands can't be more inclusive, you know? Like, this is 2021 now, man. Hello? Why can't you just add a little bit more depth to your shade range? There's a bit more of a glow. And then we're going in with the, ignore my hair, M Cosmetics Magic Hour Blush. Oh, I love this blush. There, that kind of ties in a little bit better. So we're gonna do one more spritz of the face, really lock everything into place. Pulling my hair back out of my face for this. That was probably a lot, but oh well. Okay, so this is the finished look. I am loving it. Very, very glowy, very simple, but I love the bold pink lip. Loving it. I really think it will look better with a red lip, but I promised my daughter I would use the pink one. So this is where we're at. I love it. I'm very, very happy about this. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I would love it if you would subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it at all. Let me know in the comments down below what other sort of looks you would like me to do. Is there a certain palette that you want to see? A certain type of look? Let me know. I'm all ears. That's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you in my next one.